in this class we're going to practice answering an interview question. First we'll just talk about your experience with interviews. Okay, we're going to talk just a little bit about what experience you've had with interviews. And then second, we'll read a text about how to answer an interview question. Okay, so that's what we'll read. We'll read the text and we'll have some questions to check you understand. Okay, and then third, you can practice. Okay, you can practice answering that question. Okay, so later on in the class, we'll practice answering this specific interview question. Okay, but let's begin. First question. Okay, what is your experience interviews? What is your experience with interviews? So I'll give you an example. I've had many interviews for English teaching jobs. I've had many English in different countries. Okay, I've taught in a lot of different countries, so I've had a lot of experience with those with interviews for that. Fuang, let's start with you. What's your experience? Have you had a lot of interviews, or what's your experience? Fuang, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay.
So actually, I have participated in a lot of kind of interview, the different ones. For example, I myself have interviewed in a music and art school, like the marketing executive, and I also have an opportunity to have an interview with agency like the communication and innovative technology agency. So I really enjoy all the interviews, and in the interview I don't think that I get any pressure on the interview. I get more opportunity to have a conversation with the different people in a lot of interesting topic, and in those interviews I can explore myself and understand more about the company that I am interested in too. So after that, I can get more opportunity to get the better job for me.
Yeah, good. Okay, good answer. Good positive, good positive ideas. Good and good English. Okay, well done. Lots of experience. Thank you. Good job. Dave, what about you? What's your experience with job interviews?
Yeah, well, I've had many interviews throughout the years. Even though I haven't worked in a lot of places, right? But I'm very stable. As Pion said, an interview is a moment in which we can express what we want, what we are looking for in a certain position, and we also can know what the company is expecting from us.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, another good answer and good English. Yeah, it's a chance to express yourself and to know what the company expects. Yeah, good. Well done. Good job. Thank you. We're doing well. Let's keep going. Sophia, what about you? What's your experience with job interviews?
Okay, I didn't have many interview experience. In my memories, I think I have interview experience for real estate broker and trainer and telemarketing sales. That's my interview experience. I think the most important of all is the confidence is important, and you need to prepare for interview. You need to do some research or prepare some questions, and you need to rehearsal.
I need to rehearse. Yeah, you need to rehearse.
So I
You need to
think
rehearse.
that will be helpful.
Yeah, good.
That's
good.
my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's good answer. Yeah, absolutely. Rehearse and practice, which is what we're going to do a little bit of today. We're going to practice a little bit of practicing a job interview question. Good, well done. Thank you. Rebecca, how about you? What's your experience with job interviews?
I don't have many job interview experience as well because this job I have served the same company for over 17 years. But I think the most important is just like Sophia said, be confident about your job. Yeah,
Okay.
and make people like you.
Yeah, be confident and make people like you. Yeah, good. Well, that's related to the text we're going to read about. Very similar concept. So good answer. We're doing great. Ruji, how about you?
Yeah, I have only one interview before I get a job, but most of the time I do interview people, and I understand the feeling when I first have interview with this company, and I feel like nervous and worried. And when I do interview, I gonna I know that people gonna feel the same way that I used to, so I gonna break the ice and make them comfortable and try to find the potential inside of them.
Good.
Make them more relaxed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
No need
good.
to be worried. No need to be afraid.
So you've been on the other side, asking
Yes.
questions. Yeah. Okay, good. Great, well done. No problems. Very good answers. Very good, good English. Good ideas. Good job all round. Well done. Okay, let's move on. We're going to read a text now with some advice for a job interview question. I'm sharing my screen. Just a few seconds, please. One moment. Okay. Mujin, let's stay with you. Let me just make this a little bit. Can you read this title, please?
Yeah. Be honest about your weaknesses. To land top job study.
Yeah, okay, so it's talking about being honest about your weaknesses. So let's read the text. Sophia, can you read this first paragraph, please?
Okay. In the heat of 2006 field, the devil wear product, a dowdy job applicant stands before the fearsome editor of a iconic style magazine, played by Mary Streep, and opening a date. She could not care less about fashion.
Okay, good, well done. Does anyone know this film? Have you seen this film?
Yes,
it's
it's very popular.
Yeah, I remember. I haven't seen it, but I remember it was very, very popular. Exactly. And I'm going to put this in the chat. One moment. It's a question for everybody. Okay. How was the applicant dressed? Did she have very bright and interesting clothes, or were they very dull and boring clothes? How was she dressed?
Very dull and boring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dowdy. Exactly. She was dowdy. Very dull. Very, very boring clothes. Yeah. Good. Well done. And does anyone know? It talks about the iconic style magazine. Do you know which? It doesn't. It's a different name in the film, but which magazine is it based on? Anybody know?
Runway.
Vogue, yeah, Vogue. We pronounce it Vogue, just one word, but yeah, that's right. The pronunciation is just Vogue. We don't pronounce the UE. Vogue. But yeah, Vogue. Good. Okay. Well done. Let's keep going. Let's ask Rebecca. Can you read these two, please?
Okay. The result, she gets the job. Now, new research from scientists at University College London suggests the brazenly honest approach taken by the fictional Andy Sachs actually works in reality.
Yeah, good. Okay, no problem. Again, a question for everybody. Why does the writer mention the film? Why do they talk about this film? What's the reason?
The reality of
Example.
life.
Yeah, exactly. It works in reality. Exactly. She's saying it. And what is it? What works? What is the thing that works?
Like to be sincere about your flaws during an interview.
Exactly. The brazenly honest, being very, very honest, openly honest. Exactly, it works. Okay, so she says she couldn't care less about fashion. Okay, she's very honest, and says that works in reality. Exactly. Good. We're doing well. Any questions so far? Anybody? Any questions about anything?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay too.
Okay, you're all good. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Mujin, can you read this one, please?
People who will voluntarily, how to pronounce? Voluntarily bring up their flaws in job interviews are more likely to be successful because they stand out from their rivals. The data showed.
Yeah, good. Well done. Yes, it's voluntarily. Yeah,
Thank you.
Good. Well done. So again, a question for everybody. Why does being honest work in interviews? Why does it work?
I think because when you are honest in the interview, mean that you really you know what you're good at and what you're bad at, and the interviewer they interest in this because they can at least trust in you, and they know how you are looking for the opportunity to improve yourself better in their company.
Okay, yeah, that means they can trust you. Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing. Okay, good. And what do we think? What does this suggest? Does this suggest that everybody is honest, or only a few people are honest? What does this suggest? We're honest about our weaknesses. Let me type them.
Many people.
Many people or not many people?
I think it's not many people.
Not many
fewer.
people. Exactly, because they stand out. So most people don't, but ones who do, they stand out. Okay, exactly. Okay, good. A quick bit of vocabulary. Okay, a quick bit of vocabulary for everybody. One moment. Problems with the chat. Okay. What's an expression that means introduce a topic to the conversation? What's an expression when we introduce a topic to the conversation?
Bring up.
Bring up, yeah, exactly. You bring something up, you introduce the topic, you start talking about it. Yeah, exactly. Good. And one more, we've just talked about this, but let's see. Okay. What's an expression that means be different from others? It's an expression that means to be different from others.
I think the word stand out.
Stand out, yeah, exactly. You stand out. It means you are different. Good, we're doing well. Okay, let's keep going. Dave, can you read the next one, please?
Um, in the case of lawyers, those who were upfront about their inade- inade-
Inadequacies.
thank you, inadequacies had a 5 times better chance of landing a job than those who sought to convey a faultless image while inspiring teachers. Aspiring, thank you, teachers were 22% more likely to be successful.
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, so again, I'll give you, we've got, inadequacies.
Inadequacies.
We've got aspiring.
Aspiring.
Good, okay. What's another expression? Okay, that means honest or open.
I think it's the word upfront.
Upfront, yeah, exactly. If you're upfront, it means you're very honest, you're very open. Okay, good. And what's a word that means sort of weaknesses? What's another word for weaknesses or faults?
Flawless.
Well, faultless means
Inadequacy.
you don't have any. Yeah, inadequacies are weaknesses or inadequacies. What's a word? One more before we move on. What's a word means hoping to achieve something? What's a word when you're hoping to achieve something?
Convey.
Convey is like show. You're trying to show something. Convey. Hoping to achieve or hoping to be something.
Aspiring.
Aspiring, yeah, aspiring. Yeah. Convey is similar to show. Okay, you want to show something, you want to convey it, you want to convey it. Okay, let's keep going. We're nearly finished on this one. Fong, can you read the last one, please?
Yes. Psychologists say the dynamic is based on a concept called self-verification, which refers to an individual trying to be seen by others in the same way they see themselves.
Okay, good. So, we've got another reason. Why do interviewers like interviewees, one moment, interviewees who talk about their faults? Why do the interviewers like interviewees who talk about their faults? Anyone? All in here. It's all in this last paragraph.
I believe it could be like a way to be like empathetical, because
Yeah, exactly. It's about making a connection. You make a connection. Yes, to be seen by others. Yeah, to be empathetic is very good. We feel that we are similar. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, to be seen by others in the same way. So it makes people feel that that they're the same. Nobody is perfect. So when someone says I'm not perfect, that's fine. Okay. The interviewer is not perfect. The interviewee is not perfect. So there's a connection. Right, time's moving on, but any questions before I close this text? Any questions about anything in the text?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. I'll stop sharing the screen, but now it's your turn. Okay, very simple. Okay. Tell us about your weaknesses. Okay. As if you were in a job. in a job interview. Okay, tell us about your weaknesses as if you're in a job interview. So I'll give you an example. I'm a teacher, but I'm also a researcher. I do linguistics research, and I can say I am not very good at organising many different files. I lose time. With this. Okay, but I'm getting better. Okay, gradually. Okay, so I have a research job. I have hundreds of files. I get confused, but I'm getting better slowly, step by step. Who's next? Tell us about your weaknesses in relation to your job. Who's next? Who wants to go first? I don't know.
Well, if you want, I can do it. Well, my problem is that I actually try to do a lot of things at a time, right? So my time is diluted, and that avoids me to reach my goals. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. Well, good example. Yes, diluted. We'll say diluted.
Diluted. Yeah.
One moment. Let me just give you this pronunciation. It's a good example. Diluted. Okay, which means made less. Okay, very different from deluded. Okay, deluded. Okay, deluded, which means tricked or fooled. Okay, you're deluded. You're diluted. Okay, but yeah, it's time management. You can talk about time management and prioritizing. I know this problem, but good example. Let's keep going. Who else can talk about their weaknesses?
Okay, I will be the next.
Yes, please.
I think I have a good personality and very friendly to others. But I think my weakness is I'm so afraid to have conflict with others.
Okay.
And yes, and yeah, but I think I can, be getting better. Yes, I will try to.
I can work on this. You say I can work on this, or actually it's something you can improve on. But yeah, it's another one. You don't like to say no. You don't like to have conflict. Yeah, you can say I don't like difficult conversations. Is another thing. Okay. I don't like conversations. Yeah, it's a common. Good example. Good example. We're doing well. Let's keep going. Who's next? Who's third?
I will be the next.
Yeah.
Okay. You first.
Okay.
You first.
One and then God one. I think you were this way.
Okay. So actually, I never think about that. I have a weakness in the interview. So this time, this question make me think again. So when I think it carefully, I think that my weakness is that I don't prepare anything before the interview. I just come to the interview and have a talk with the interviewer. And sometimes I just consider it like the conversation between the interviewer and me. I just share my opportunity. I just share my perception or
Personality.
yeah, something like that. So I think it's not so much comfortable with the interviewer because sometimes they really don't understand what I talk about. So I think that's my weakness.
Right. Okay. So you don't have a focused plan. Maybe you don't have a plan. Yeah. You can say, okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. And it's another good example. Yes. You don't have a clear focus in interviews. You can say. Yeah. You don't have a clear focus. You're just talking. Yeah. Okay. Good example. Another good example. Good English. Well done. Thank you. Mujin, your turn now.
Yeah. I'm really nervous when I do public speaking. Yeah. I really hate it, and I don't think that I'm gonna do it well. But in the past, I used to do many public speaking, but I think I need more rehearsal and a good script on that. It's gonna be better.
Okay, right, yeah, you need to practice more, yeah, and have a good script. Okay, and good, no problems there. You spoke very well there, so that was a good start. Okay, good answer, good English. No problems, no problems at all. Okay, well done, thank you. Sophia, to finish, what about you? What's a weakness you have?
Okay, for me, I think sometimes I think too much and go through much details. That is time consuming. So I think maybe I don't need to go through too much detail.
Yeah,
That would be better.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I do that as well. We sometimes say you get bogged down in details. You kind of get bogged down. You're stuck in the details. You're not moving on because you're bogged down in the details.
Yeah.
And can't move on. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Okay. Good. All right. Well done. We've almost finished. We'll have a little review. Well done. Good examples of weaknesses. Good details about your interview experience. Good job reading the text, understanding the text. We've had a few new words and phrases. Dowdy, very boring clues. Brazenly, very open. You don't care. Brazenly. Bring up, you start talking about something, you introduce a topic. Stand out, you look different, you stand out. Upfront, like brazen, honest, upfront, similar again. Convey, to show something, to convey something. Inadequacies, weaknesses, faults, inadequacies. Aspiring, you are hoping to be something, you are hoping to achieve something. Aspiring. And a few other new phrases. Bogged down, clear focus, difficult conversations. You can work on this. And a little bit of pronunciation as well. Be careful. Diluted, when you reduce something else. Deluded means you think something that's wrong. You think something, but something else is right. Deluded. Yes, we talked about inadequacies. Inadequacies was one. What others did we have? I can't remember. Yes, voluntarily. Okay, our time's about up. Any questions? Anybody?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay too.
Okay.
I'm
All
fine,
right, thank you very much. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, whatever, wherever you are. See you next time. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. See you next time.